Hi, my name is Colin. I'm 29. Do you love drinking soda? I do. But just take a look at where this love led me. I am missing 2 fingers, and all because of Coca-Cola. I dreamed of becoming a surgeon, but because of my non-functioning hand, I will never get to operate. Well, it all started very innocently. It all started when I went to medical school. The work there was crazy. Every morning, I drank a cup of strong coffee. But throughout the day, I needed more caffeine. So, I began drinking Coca-Cola. There isn't just caffeine, but also a lot of sugar. This stimulates the brain. In addition, Coca-Cola is cold and fizzy. It's great. It's exactly what I needed. Gradually, I became addicted. Though at the time I didn't think it was something bad. Someone bites their nails before their exam. My girlfriend Daisy would figure out brain teasers. Well, I would drink Coca-Cola. A can before the test, a can afterwards. Daisy didn't like my addiction. She once even wrote down a list of why Coca-Cola is harmful. I'm not dumb myself. I knew the harm of a lot of sugar. But Daisy's list included soda replaces healthy foods. It is full of calories, after which I would want to eat less, which meant I'd consume less vitamins. Also, Coca-Cola flushes out calcium from bones, and they become weaker. What do you think? Did this stop me? Of course not. I am a future doctor. Nothing bad can happen with me. But when I started my internship, I needed Coca-Cola even more. See, according to the rules, interns need to work 80 hours per week. Can you imagine such a burden? This means I would need to work 6 days, 13 hours per day, and do an extra 2 hours one of the shifts, or all 7 days with a bit more than 11 hours of work. Fantastic, right? No, I know such a crazy workload is meant to turn us into great professionals. This is why we sometimes did more than 80 hours. How? We worked 36 hours in a row. In order not to become a zombie by the end of these shifts, I started drinking a liter of Coca-Cola per day. At that time, I gained lots of weight. Daisy started to scold me, saying the tummy under my bathrobe is sticking out. But I ignored her. I'm a doctor. I'll figure it out. Our life moved into the clinic. There we ate in the cafeteria, talked about personal things, even did it, well, you understand, in the back. And though Daisy called me to the back less and less often because of my fatness, I was leading in my courses. I studied well, had time for everything, memorized everything well. By that time, I couldn't drink anything but Coca-Cola. I got tired of going to the store to get some, so I wanted to get a vending machine with Coca-Cola in our cafeteria. But of course, I needed approval. I was really appreciated by the best cardiac surgeon in the clinic, Dr. Oathill. I proved myself excellently, and one time he invited me to assist him. I was the first person in the program to go so far ahead. The surgery went spectacularly. I already saw a rapid rise in my career. After a tough shift, Dr. Oathill invited me to a bar, where doctors often relax after work. I took Daisy along with me, but she was angry that even there I drank Coca-Cola instead of cocktails. I started assisting Dr. Oathill ever more often, and the stress increased. Of course, surgeons work a lot less than 80 hours per week, but the responsibility is totally on them. How do they get rid of stress? I learned about it soon after, when I caught Dr. Oathill in the back with some girl. In full swing, well, you got it. I didn't see her face, only how he bent over her. Of course, I left immediately and told nobody. But later I hinted to my mentor that I wanted a vending machine with Coca-Cola in the cafeteria. Everyone deals with stress as they could, right? And already on the very next day, a vending machine stood there. As a result, I started drinking even more Coca-Cola. And that was the beginning of the end. One day, Dr. Oathill entrusted Daisy and I to conduct a simple but lengthy surgery. I prepared all night and didn't sleep. I thought Coca-Cola would help wake me up, but obviously its effect weakened. During the surgery, I was sleepy, like a sloth. I made a mistake, because of which we almost lost the patient. Daisy saved him, but under the close guidance of experienced doctors, of course. When it was over, Daisy was in a total rage. She was scared her career would be threatened. She began accusing me, saying that for me, Coca-Cola is whiskey for an alcoholic, and that I resemble a pig. She also said that I can't be compared with Dr. Oathill. She praised him and accused me so much that I thought that maybe she fell in love with him or something of the sort. So, she ended up dumping me. I awaited a difficult conversation with Dr. Oathill regarding my mistake. Guess how I decided to combat my nervousness regarding the matter. I went to the vending machine with the Coca-Cola. In these minutes, I did realize that I remind myself of an addict. I know that it's bad for me, but I go regardless. If I were to stop then, it was too late. No one was in the cafeteria. I went up to the vending machine to get me some more cola. But then there was an explosion. Terrible pain in my hand with which I wanted to grab my bottle of soda. I was half conscious and understand that I was being taken to surgery right away. When I woke up later, I was terrified. It ends up the carbon dioxide tank in the Coca-Cola vending machine blew up. In result, I lost 2 fingers on my right hand. Of course, the doctors had tried saving them, but they were unsuccessful. As well, my body was weakened, dehydrated. I had problems with my metabolism and a lack of vitamins. I spent a long time recovering. I took antibiotics, I had IVs, and had to drink lots of water. Eventually, I got better and left the hospital. In one swoop, I lost my health, girlfriend, and a career as a successful surgeon because of Coca-Cola. You think I at least stopped drinking cola now? I try avoiding it now, really. But my body became so accustomed to it, I can't imagine how a person can drink tea, water, or milk. This is why, as soon as I left the hospital, I immediately bought myself a can in the nearest supermarket. Please, advise me how to get rid of this addiction. Do you have bad habits? When you know it is bad for you, do you still do it regardless? Write in the comments. Give the video a like and subscribe to the channel.